Beep boop.
Good morning, everyone. That was weird. Good morning, everyone, and welcome on into the Adventure Network. I'm your host, as always, Crafty Fox, and a good morning to Cog and Kagan. A good morning to Aurora Bright Scale and Winter Wolf. a good morning or a good day to Dai Chi. Welcome on in, everybody. How are we all doing today? And yes, that was the perfect time for fox noises. 100% that was the perfect time for fox noises. Also, where's Bongo Cat? Why is Bongo Cat not showing? Because Bongo Cat is... I guess I probably should get that going. Well, no, we're not going to do a Bongo Cat lobby today. I am focusing on game today because I want to get as far as I can in the limited amount of time that I have. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. Welcome in. How are we all doing? How are we all doing today? There's Bongo Cat. There's my little buddy hiding off to the side of the screen. Go ahead and make that for half the screen in case I have to stack him at some point. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. How are we all doing today? How are we all doing this morning? And also, thank you to Cog for continuing to be an executive producer for 70 heckin' months. That's absolutely insane, bud. That is absolutely insane that it's been that long. There are days that I just don't... It just doesn't compute that I've been doing this as long as I have. Sorry, I'm looking at Discord really quick because we're discussing weekend plans. Weekend plans for the future. Me losing my mind because I'm the tour guide, apparently. Oh, I love being the tour guide. I am the worst tour guide because I can't plan anything to save my life. But yeah, we're going to be getting into some more Clair Obscur today. As I said, it's Chapter 3 or Bust. I'm expecting it to take us another hour before I hit Chapter 3. Because I have decided that meandering is kind of my modus operandi. And of course, if that is my modus operandi, then we're never going to get anywhere. Because Crafty do like her wandering and stuff. But yeah, as I'm sure some of you noticed too while we were talking before Strem, yeah, we're taking another day off of Crosscode, and I'm honestly thinking that with playing two hard RPGs simultaneously, my brain sometimes has a hiccup. Particularly when it's something like Clair and Crosscode. My brain hiccups between the two. So we might actually be shelving Crosscode until Clair is done. But that way it'll allow us to have a little bit more focus on a game. And then we can focus on Clair. Or not Clair. Focus on Clair until Clair is done. And then once Clair is done, we can focus on Crosscode. And then possibly throw in some fun stuff along with Crosscode. Because yeah, playing two RPGs at the same time is hurting my brain. Trying to ping pong between the two is getting interesting. And I will also freely admit that another reason we're not playing Crosscode today is because I don't want to bother rehooking up the capture card. Because Zero stole the capture card yesterday for doing his Dracula game. And I just don't want to mess with the cord again today. My DBS fuel can fully use had to expand horizontal for the garage and got plenty of wind traps. That's awesome, Lav. I still haven't gotten a chance to check it out. I spent yesterday afternoon answering emails and doing stuff like that, which was good. It's part of the reason why my schedule for the rest of the month is kind of messed up. Because there's been a lot of emails going on the past couple of days that are going to allow me to do some exciting things. One of which I think I'm going to be showing off on Monday. I just have to check embargo dates and stuff like that. But yeah, I've got some exciting stuff in... Ooh, sorry, I'm playing with a water bottle. Got some exciting stuff in the pipeline for you all. Got 2, possibly 3, maybe 4 review streams coming up. Just let me think. I applied for that one. That's a beta test. That one is accepted. I just got the email. Yeah, 4. 4. Granted, 2 of them are short. 2 of them are not. Oh, boy. This is my life, chat. It comes in waves. It literally comes in waves. Thank you, hon. I'm going to need that today. But yeah, I was going to hop into Dune before I cooked dinner last night. And I was like, okay, well, I got the house cleaned up, got the dishes done, got the laundry folded, all that fun stuff. Okay, cool. I've got like a couple hours. I'm just going to sit down and answer some emails. And then Zero is walking into the living room with headphones in hand going, okay, ready for the gym? I'm like, oh, crap. There went my Dune time. And then once we got home from the gym and I cleaned up the kitchen after dinner and stuff, I was like, I'm just done. My social battery is 0. I just wanted to curl up in the chair with the cat. My plan was to watch a movie, but then someone decided to sit on top of my laptop, so I gave up on that and just played Switch. Oh man, that's awesome, Lav. And I've also heard, I was reading the patch notes briefly this morning, just kind of skimming over them. And it sounds like they've made some very good changes to the DD with trying to get spice and other resources and stuff, which is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it was not Zero sitting on my lap. No, Yuki was in my lap. I grabbed my laptop and I was going to boot up a movie to watch on the laptop. Well, I did some knit or something last night, and Yuki then summarily got up out of my lap, moved to the laptop keyboard, and laid down on it. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we're just going to put this away now. I swear, that cat. And you can't say it's because the laptop is warm, because she was just sitting in my lap. And, like, I had it on the arm of the recliner. So it's not like the laptop was even in my lap. I know, which is fantastic, Lav. Which is absolutely fantastic. I'm a little worried about the changes they've made to the worm. Like, I'm genuinely concerned about that whole thing of you touch any part of the worm's body and you're going to die kind of thing. That is slightly concerning to me, but I guess we'll figure out how that works once we get there. There's a lot of people whining on Steam about the changes they made, and I will agree with some of the things they're saying about Dune. Like, it just... I understand why they're doing certain things, but I also don't understand why they're doing certain things. Like, they've reduced the amount of flower sand and dew flowers in Haga Basin. And that's just kind of mean, because you have people that have built their bases specifically in spots because of those resources. And it's not like the shoal base that I built, where I intentionally put it there because of all the dew flowers behind the base, but none of it's blocked off. Like, they need to do a thing instead of reducing the amount of resources, make it so people can't build and enclose the resources. Like, that's the more smart thing to do, and they're going the other direction, and they're making it harder for newer players, and I don't understand that. I mean, I am glad that they changed, like, using NPCs to take down derelict bases, but on the same note, nobody was using that trick, for the most part, to take down actually working bases, because you can't. So, now we're just going to have more bases that are abandoned, polluting Haga Basin and not dissolving, so I don't know. They've made some of the choices they have made seem very, very odd and anti-player, but we'll see how they pan out. But no, I am excited to hear about the DD changes that they have made, and I'm really hoping I'll have some time to play Dune soon. Like, oh my god. Because Dune is unfortunately not a game that it's like, oh, I can just pop in for 20 minutes and do something. No, you can't. Because, like, an aluminum run takes an hour. No, I said Dune. I did not mean Doom. I meant Dune. As in Dune Awakening. And also, welcome on in, Matt. Welcome in. And also, welcome on in, Onyx. How are you two doing today? But yeah, Dune as in Dune Awakening. I did not mean Doom. But no, I agree with some of the changes they have made. I don't agree with all of them. And I really wish sometimes that Dune was a game that I could drop in, drop out. But you don't play Dune for 20 minutes. Unless you're, like, going to check a generator or something really quick. Dune is a game, it's like, if I don't have an hour, I'm not going to even boot it up. If I don't have an hour, I'm not even going to bother. Because an hour is about the minimum amount of time that I need to, like, get into that game and, like, accomplish something. So, I'm looking forward to having some free time. And, like, a free evening or a free weekend or something. Even with Zero going to D&D on Friday, I have plans. And it's like, I just want a day off. I got plans tonight, got plans tomorrow, got plans Saturday, got plans Sunday, and then we're into another week. Well, that'll be fun, Matt. That'll be fun. And hopefully this weekend on Sunday, Zero will be able to install the Skyrim stuff for me. We'll see. It all depends on what time we have, because more than likely we're going to run out of time again. But that said, I'm taking sips of coffee while it cools a little bit. That said, we are going to be doing a short stream today, so I'm going to be getting into the game very shortly. We'll be playing some more Clair Obscur today, just to see if we can get to Chapter 3. That is the goal of this. However, Crafty does have a very hard cutoff today. Like, I cannot really go past noon my time, so a little under 3 hours now. I've got a lot of stuff to do because I got company coming over this evening, and I got to take care of skills to pay the bills first and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I need to make sure that everything gets taken care of before then. That'll be fun. And welcome on in, Running Paul. Welcome in. How are you doing? I know. Looking forward to tonight. It's going to be fun. And then, as far as I know, I have no planned streams for tomorrow. I'm going to be using tomorrow as kind of a catch-up day for Crafty, because I have not had a good day to myself in a while. Believe it or not, I've not had a good day to myself for a while. It's been just busy. Busy. That's okay. Okay, well, it's good to hear you're doing okay, Running Paw. And also, welcome on in, Aurora, and I'm glad that you're unmuted now. But yeah, I don't know. I think you did see my explanation of why no crosscode today. I think you saw that. But yeah, long made short is, I think crosscode is going to get shelved for a week or two, just until we finish Clair. Because I want to focus on, since we're closer to the ending of Clair at this point, I just want to focus on Clair and just get that one off of the roster. And then whenever we can, we'll start Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Get it right, Crafty. As soon as we can, we'll start that one. But in light of the emails that I have been dealing with the last couple of days, we have not one, not two, not three, possibly 4 review streams coming up this month. Like, I swear, it comes in waves. And that's not a bad thing. And you know what's funny, chat, is I'm actually being super selective about the keys and stuff that I'm applying for. Like, I'm trying to think of things that both I and chat will enjoy. And it just so happens that 4 of them are all happening in the same time span. Well, 3. The 4th one I don't think comes out until September, but that's neither here nor there. That's just another thing. And I still want to show Hotel Galactic to you all at some point, too. Yeah. Very true, Riv. Very true. So I can watch this one if I want to call me. No worries. No worries, Laugh. We're going to be starting with Claire in a couple of minutes. But yeah, welcome on in, Riv. Welcome on in. Again, apologies, friend, that I did not see your message until this morning. But I got home from the gym. We unpacked groceries. I made dinner. We ate dinner. I cleaned up the kitchen. And then I just turned my computer off after I checked an email. I turned my computer off and then just sat on the couch and played video games all night because I just needed to recharge. Ugh. You know, everyone is like, summer is the best time of the year. It really is. But man, it's busy. Particularly on the weekends, because we're not... Zero and I are not a couple that sits on our butts during the weekends. Oh, nice. That's going to be nice, Riv. You deserve that after being out of town on a business trip for a while. Yeah, it's killing all of us. Blizzard Kitsune. I'm actually quite unhappy with it because it's changing my plans for this weekend. We are still planning on going to Ren Fair on Saturday, but the forecast isn't budging on the temperature, and it's kind of above where I feel comfortable being in a corset. It is quite a bit above where I feel comfortable being in a corset. Oh yeah, no, and I'm gonna wear the kilt. I'm gonna wear my kilt as well, Cog, and probably my shark tail. It's just a matter of I don't want to be in a corset when it's 90 plus degrees outside. Not if I was sitting and like not doing anything, that would be different. But I'm very concerned about the heat and wearing a lot of heavy black costume, which sucks because I want to go in garb. I love wearing my Ren Fair garb, but it's just I'm not as young as I used to be, and I don't want to risk having a bad day because I'm in a corset. It's just not worth it, unfortunately. But I'll probably still wear some sort of Ren Fair adjacent stuff, but it's going to be too hot. That's the long and the short of it. It's just going to be too hot, which is unfortunate because I really do want to wear my stuff, but it's in the realm of it being a safety concern. Like, 85 is about my limit of where it's like, okay, 85 is, we're getting to where I'm going to have to be in the shade a lot. But when we're looking at 91 with a heat index of 105, no. Just no. I actually had someone ask me, are you going to suit this weekend? No. Not a chance. Not a chance. I crafted a full linen corset and skirt. How would a linen corset work, Pixie? Like, would you put boning in the linen? I mean, I guess linen is a fairly strong structure. Because, yeah, a linen corset, I would wear that. I'd wear the heck out of that. But the corsets I have are all upholstery fabric. all the corsets I have. Okay. That would be interesting, Pixie. Because, yeah, when you say linen, I think of, like, a thin linen Hawaiian shirt or something like that. Oh, yeah, linen's great. So is silk. Linen, silk, and bamboo are fantastic for hot weather. But yeah, my garb, my kit for Ren Fair is a corset bodice that is made out of upholstery fabric, and it is not thin, and it is hot. And it's black. The people make linen canvas. That's awesome. I'm not surprised. And also, welcome on in, Bunny Fist. Welcome in. But no, I'm also hoping that the one kilt vendor there, the one that I know to you sells blasphemous kilts, Cog, I hope that vendor is there and has my size this year, because I would like to get a more functional kilt, one that's in a little bit. Well, let's put it simply, I want to get an all black kilt. I'm quite sure it is polyester. If it's not polyester, Pixie, it's cotton. Because I don't know if the dude that makes the costumes that we buy from gets that stuff custom made or not. He might. And if he does, it's cotton. Because I know all of his skirts and chemises are cotton. Just so funny, too, because I'm never buying a skirt from him again. Not that he makes bad skirts, but now that I know how to make them myself, it's like, yeah, dude, I'm not paying you for that. I'll buy the bodices from you, but I'll make my own skirts. Thank you very much. Now that I know, it's like, okay, I'll make my own. I can make a circle skirt. That's not that hard. Brain. It's just gone. Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to get an all black. I'm going to get an all black with pockets, kilt, Cog. If they have my size this year, because I know that was an issue when we went last time when we were looking at them, was that they had a size larger than I needed. So hopefully this weekend they'll have my size. If they don't, they don't. I mean, it's one of those things of, it's a Ren Fair. If they have it, they have it. If they don't, they don't. But no, I'd like to get one of those black utility kilts that they have. And yes, it has pockets, Cog. That's important to Crafty. That's actually something I need to figure out is I don't know what I'm going to wear with the kilt to like hold my accoutrement and stuff like that, because I don't really have a pouch that goes with that kilt. Interesting. That's what a kilt belt was for. Yeah, I know. I just don't have any yet, Cog. Maybe we can rectify that this weekend. But yeah, I don't have a pouch belt that works for that kilt. Because the pouches I wear with my garb do not match at all. I'll probably just end up wearing my fanny pack with the kilt. Or I have the sporan, yeah. They don't have a sporan, and I don't know, like, do women wear sporans, Cog? I don't know. Like, you're gonna have to educate me. I mean, at the very least, I made sure that I got a universal tartan. I got the faded black watch, I think it was. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Cassidy. Much hugs to you, my friend. Much hugs to you, and hopefully your mood improves. I know, I'll have to steal the belt off of my garb and then figure out a pouch or something. My leather purse might look good with the kilt, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. I have not worn the kilt enough to really have a good idea of what I should be wearing with the kilt. But crafts will figure it out. At the very least, even if I don't wear a garb, I'm going to throw on the shark tail because I can throw on a shark tail. Any excuse to wear that tail. Although maybe I'll throw on one of the other ones. Like, I have a waggy tail. Maybe I'll wear my waggy tail in ears or something and just go real incognito this weekend. We'll figure it out. I have to figure it out by Saturday, but yeah, I think it's just going to be too hot. But now that I know that we're going, I will get the parking pass and all that to make sure that we don't die walking to and from the car. A little expensive, but when you split it with a car, it's not too bad. It's only about $6 a person. Extra on top of the tickets, which are very expensive. But it'll be fun, and it might be the only time we get up to fair this year. We're hoping to get up on Monday, Labor Day as well, but we'll see about that. I don't particularly like going on closing day, but if the weather is good, we're going again because we got friends that want to go on Labor Day. I think they're crazy, but we'll do that. Well, that's fair. That's totally fair, Cog. That is 100% fair. All right, but it has been a half an hour, chat. I don't have an extensive amount of time today, so we are going to roll right into the game. So I'm going to pause the music. I'm going to click my lizard button, which just as a let us words as a complete aside. Not today, Daichi. I don't want it. I'm running a test actually to see if that's what was causing Claire to lag yesterday. Next time we will do more bongos. But I want to run a test today and see if that's what was causing the lag yesterday with bongos. Not bongos, with Claire. I need more coffee still. All right, Claire, she is loading. All right, and all my stream titles should be accurate today because I didn't do anything else. But yeah, we're going to get into the game pretty quick because I have a limited amount of time today. Unfortunately. Although I am looking forward to seeing family. Okay, so first things first is we gotta upgrade all of our peeps. I do too, Grandpa. We have new music to play too. Alright, so we've got some attributes we can upgrade here. 20... Wow, I haven't leveled up these characters in a while, have I? Good gravy, why do they have so many points? Okay. So, that's 7? Oh, hold on, let's get you up to 30. Give you a couple more vitality. And then... Yeah, no. Come on. Ooh, buddy. There. Starting to get more adventurous with splitting up my points here. Starting to get a little bit more adventurous and hoping I'm not screwing things up too badly. There. Oh. And my response to that, Running Paw, is if you are talking about what I think you're talking about, you can always block that person. And I will say this right here, right now. If a situation like that, and if it's what I'm thinking is happening, because things were said in chat yesterday and I had to chastise the person. I will put it this way. Don't bring drama in. If you do, I will ban you. I expect everyone to be civil, even when you're not having a good time with somebody else. At the very least, you will get yourself a timeout. Because I will not stand for bashing other people in stream and stuff like that. Not to put too fine a point on it, but... Oh, my controller just went dead. Alright. Batteries. A momento. But I guess what I'm trying to say, Running Paw, is if you feel like there is going to be a situation because of a person in chat, please let me know. And if it is something I can do something about, I 100% will. Because something I will not tolerate in chat is that kind of drama. Good. Well, I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did, Running Paw. I got 2 more points I can spend. There. Now everyone should be caught up on points. But yeah, I'll put it this way, Running Paw. I'm not worried about you bringing drama to chat. Because you are a very good being about keeping that stuff not on stream. You are not the person I worry about. Yeah, and you know what's funny, Rib? It's my choice to have a wireless controller. It is 100% my choice to have wireless. Interrupted if any damage taken. Increased damage if target is stunned. Can reapply stun. No, I do not worry about... I worry about you, Cassidy, but not in that bent. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Pixie! Oh, no! Please, 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 give little Pixie a hug and a pat on the head and say no. That is not what I meant. Oh, no. Because you have hard days, Cassidy, and I think about chat. Believe it or not, Chatlandia, I do care about you all. And when you all tell me you're having a bad day or that there's something going on, I do think about you off stream going, I wonder how Cassidy's doing today. I hope that their day is better than it was yesterday. Because it felt like they were having a rough day, and I hope that it got better. Like, I do think about you all off stream. Like, believe it or not, I do think about things like off stream and stuff. And now I'm getting all flustered because it's kind of embarrassing, but I do care about y'all. It's hard not to when I see your friendly faces out there every day. So I'm debating if I want this skill or this skill. Also, use weapons element increase damage at each cast. Light damage for each free shot aimed this turn up to 10 times. Yeah, I don't know what to get. So I guess we'll grab this one. We'll have to assign that too. I try, Running Paw, but I mean, I do genuinely care about the people out there in Chatlandia. Yeah, that's what I was working towards, was that Hirelease. Revenge. And break, yeah. I was working towards that. It was cute, they weren't too effective, I just probably caused... Oh, that's fair. That's totally fair, Pixie. And I understand that's one of those... that's one of those phrases that a little one would definitely key in on. It's definitely a phrase that a little one would key in on. Ooh, that's actually handy. Alright, now let's switch up our skills a little bit. Okay, I want that... Deals medium damage weapon elements. Okay, now what I want. Hardweaver, no. Wait. Propagate targets foretell to all enemies play a second turn. Oh, that's actually super useful. That is a light skill. So if I take off marking card, because I don't use marking card often. Well, that's good. That's good, Pixie. Alright, final path is that. It's expensive, too. So, I guess we'll get rid of... Sorry. We'll get rid of Twilight Slash. And I like Intervention. But what can we ditch for Intervention? Bad Omen? We'll get rid of Sealed Fate. Yeah, you're fine, Lune, because you've got that electric thingy going on. No. Strike Storm. What was that? Did I not learn? I must not have learned it yet. Yeah, I don't see that skill. You must not have learned it yet. Gustave's Homage. Single target lightning damage. That's cute. Sword Ballet. Let's put that one in. Because we don't have a lot of defensive stance ones. We've got a lot of... Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Because we barely ever use it. And then Minoko, I'm not messing with you right now. Oh, crap. We've got to apply Luminous. Oh, God. All right. So we're kind of in a maintenance phase right now. I was hoping we'd get right into Chapter 3, but I forgot that we had to do this. So let's go find the Curator. I got another one of your buddies, didn't I? Nope. Also, the music we've decided to put into the camp today is absolutely haunting. There's no other way to describe this track other than haunting. It's good. You know, it's kind of funny. I was chit-chatting with Zero about this game and about how we're already very divergent in our two play styles. Alright, I'm lost trying to find the curator because apparently I'm getting lost finding the curator today. Goodness me, Crafty. What is wrong with you? Can you not navigate your own camp today? It also might not be on again. Let me check. Okay. No, there is game audio. I think you just can't hear it in the car. It's a very soft song right now, Riv. How about the rest of chat? Can you all hear it? Because I know it's a kind of soft song I've got playing. Welcome on in, Melina. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? I can hear it. Okay. Trying to find a louder track. We can just go with the classic. There we go. That's totally fair, Melina. All right. All right, so I got 24 Luminas and 5 people. So somebody is getting shortchanged. Well, let's get everyone up to 100. Dang it. Right. So bump, 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 bump. And we got 5. Okay. Sure. Somehow that worked out to be even. Awesome. I don't know how that worked. Now let's see what we can do about our weapons. Don't look like bunnies. No, it is not bunnies today. Bunnies are going to happen on a Crafty Needs a Brain Break day. Alright, so that's the weapon I'm currently using. Interesting. Well, let's upgrade our primary character here first. Which, as much as I want to use that void or that barrier breaker, I like this weapon better. It makes more sense to have this one. Granted, I can't upgrade it. Wow, okay. So apparently I don't have the stuff to upgrade the weapons I want to upgrade anyway. We don't have that grandiose chromaclast. Wonder where I get that. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know, Melina. We were just talking about the heat and how obnoxious it is right now. Where's the thing that ups my lightning skills? No. Where is the thing that gives me free lightning skills? There we go. I've been ignoring this weapon, and I kind of don't want to anymore. I want to see what happens if we get this one all the way up. Because with Lune using lightning now... Wow, that went fast. So, resort, please. Please, Futurama, and drop ice from a comet. We kind of need to. We definitely need to, Melina. Alright, so, Lune. You now have an awesome sauce weapon. And it is definitely better than what I was using. But we're going to upgrade to this. Oh, I can't. Haha. You can't do that right now, Crafts. You got to actually, like, be in the menu. Let's see. Base size is 4 perfection. Parrying is 2 perfection instead of 1. Don't lose rank when taking damage from powerless enemies. Perfection and hitting powerless. Apply powerless on counterattack. So bear with me. I'm trying to see what weapons I can upgrade. I'm seeing what weapons I can upgrade right now. And the answer is not a lot, which is unfortunate. Alright, well, let's go and do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That does way more damage. During Twilight, all damage cells convert to dark. Percentage of dark with skills. Apply Shelter. That's actually a pretty useful weapon. We're going to switch to that one. Lune, we're giving you that because you are all lightning skills now. You're already using Lancerum. You're already using your best weapon. And you're all using your best weapon. Okay, so now we just got to assign Pictos. Yay! Now the fun begins. Now we gotta do Pictos. So, what do we have? Antifreeze isn't really going to help right now. Defenseless damage amplification. Yeah, not useful at the moment. Stay March, not useful. Random, yeah, never. Weakness gained. See, I want to equip some of these Pictos with the hope that we'll learn them in time. Why is she using that? No wonder she had no AP. Alright, let's switch that out with... Let's switch that out with... I just saw what I wanted to switch it with. Come on. No, it's not weakness gained, is it? Yes, that one. 3 shields on battle start, but max health is halved. 1 AP on turn start. Let's give you... Give you Stay Marked. Trying to learn some of these other Pictos that we haven't learned yet. Actually, I want to mark that one as a favorite. Because that's going to be useful. Alright, so now we just got to do the other stuff, which is checking. Yep. That's great. The combo attack isn't the most useful. I could probably give him a different pick, though. Because he doesn't use base attacks often. Let's give him something expensive. Antifreeze, immune to freeze, cleansing tint. Yeah, that doesn't work, though. Sure. Yeah, we'll give him dead energy, I guess. And burn stack, second one, burning. Yeah, she's all stacked for burn. And if I remember correctly, I was stacking her for crits. And I managed to actually, like, get a decent amount of crit there. Yeah, she's got an 85% crit rate, so I'm not messing around with that. And let's do this now. Fun! Yeah, no. Not helpful. Apply burn on marked enemy. Shield affinity. Auto rush. We'll give you auto rush because that is a useful one. Because then you just go zoom when the whole thing starts. And thank you for those pets, Melina. We're kind of in the not fun part of me figuring out what I need to do right now. I'm not getting rid of that. So I got 9 points to play with on her, which is one less than I want. So how can I get one more point on her? I could drop that. I could drop augmented first strike, I guess. I don't know if these stack. So let's take off first offensive. Let's give her auto rush, and that gives me 4 points to play with. Yes. Augmented counter, yes, please. Alright, you got 17 points to play with, which is fantabulous. So you're getting auto rush. Because, yes, auto rush. Let's see what I can do with 7 points. No. Energizing jump, plus 1 AP on jump counterattack. Sure, why not? We'll give him that. Should also have Dodger. Sure, why not? 50% increased damage if exhausted. I like that one. Hold on. That actually I want to put as a favorite because that's kind of ridiculous. And I think everybody needs that. So if they're going to play this game. Where is that? Probably move to the top because I just favorited it. Where is it? Exhausting power. Okay, so she needs 1 more point. Or I could just give her Dodger. That also works. Yeah, I'm not moving anything off of her. You've got that exhausting power thing now. Mael, I want you to also... You already have auto rush. Oh, that's fantastic. No, no. No. Guess I could auto shell, but why? Welcome on in, Parker. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? I am just working my characters a little bit right now. Oh, no. I thought they were repairing it, Parker. Is the frame bent? Oh, no. If it's a write-off, I'm thinking your frame is bent, but that stinks. Because that was a cool truck. It was a very cool truck. But yeah, my guess is you've got some frame damage if that's the case. And also, welcome on in, Games with Jewel. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Get salvaged. Aww. Well, hold on. If that's the case, Parker, then can you keep it as a salvage title? Because I know that's what my parents did with their truck. Ironically, is there? Well, not the truck. The SUV they have is a salvage title. Well, that's fair. That is fair. Wait, right in the journal of Gustav's apprentices. I shouldn't be able to do this. Niall finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing Gustav's journal to honor his memory. Writes about how they can enter the... Oh, now! They can now enter the monolith and they should finally understand everything. Hopes Gustav's apprentices will read the dirt. Yeah, you're not going to understand Jack Diddley. Still, that sucks, Parker, because that was a nice older truck. And it makes you wonder what their interpretation of value is. That would be adorable, Pixie. That would be absolutely adorable. Alright, once more into the breach. But yeah, that sucks, Parker. This is like the vacation from heck for you. Yeah. Which I would think, Parker, that insurance is vastly off on that, because with a vintage truck like that, it's worth far more than the insurance wants to admit it is. No, was what I meant to do. I don't have fast travel. Yeah, no, fighting with insurance is an absolute pain. Was there no fast travel there? If there's no fast travel, I will scream. But I probably just menued too fast. I know, fighting with insurance is a pain. Price of the game is about what I could find. Still, that really stinks, Parker. Lullaby at the beginning, Into the Unknown. You know what? I hate to admit this, but I haven't actually seen more than, like, a small amount of Frozen 2. Also, I am really angry right now. There's no fast travel. Where's my fast travel? Did I lose all of my fast travel because I exited out to go to camp and we have to do all of this over again? Because if that's the case, I am angry. I'm hoping when I hit the next flag, that is not the case. Yeah, it is. It really is, Melina. It's just a shame, too, because I will be honest, I, these days, would rather have an older car than a newer car. I mean, with all the computers and crap they're putting into cars now. Well, that's good. Because I'll be honest, Oh, it's a double entrance. That's why there's no fast travel. It's a double entrance. That's why. Okay. Phew. Yes, I do want to enter the monolith. It's a double area. That's what it is. Because I will admit the ending of Frozen was okay, but it wasn't great in my mind. I'll probably sit down and watch it at some point. I'm still on the fan theory that Anna has fire powers. Because, of course, it's the Fire and Ice Queens. There we go. There's my fast travel. Painted Lumiere. But yeah, that really stinks, Parker. I'm sorry that you have to replace your truck. I mean, is that something you're going to do before you go home? Or are you just going to... I don't know. How is that going to work? How is that going to work? And please don't tell me you're buying a car in Illinois because you don't want to pay our taxes. Please don't. No, we're supposed to be here. We left Frozen Hearts. Yeah, don't. You don't want to pay our taxes. $100% you do not want to pay the taxes here. They're stupid. Even if you buy private, it's not worth it. Yeah, she was. She was. No, she 100% was definitely living what everyone else wanted her to do. Speaking of, not to segue, but K-pop demon hunters. Speaking about living a life that someone else wants you to. Might be a bad idea. Nope, that was fantastic. Everyone should be inverted. You know, I meant to redo some of his stuff. Ooh, that's a nice car, Melina. Yeah.
Got this.
I love that I can lightning dance like right off the cuff here.
Get ready.
Wow, Crafty, it would help if you dodged. Wow! Okay! What the heck is going on, Crafts? Pay attention, girl. What was that? What was that, Crafty? That was kind of pathetic on my part there. That wasn't who I meant to attack.
A storm is coming.
Yeah, no, I flaked there for a second. I flaked. Alright, pay attention now. Okay.
Ready to strike.
Yeah, I'm just off right now for some reason. I have to get back in the swing of things, I guess.
Chroma is flowing.
Chroma is flowing. Alright.
The sweet taste of battle.
Bap. That's a little better. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Perilous Parry just upgraded, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was just a complete and utter failure there for a second. But we're going to take this advantage for me to remember how to play the dang game. Once more with feeling. But yeah, that was definitely not a one-shot. That was Crafty just utterly failing. Alright, so that's that. That's that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Melina. Now, if I'm calculating right, this should kill him.
Thunder.
Oh, almost.
Brace yourself. I'm ready.
That's what we like it.
I'm just not getting parries today.
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, I'm missing my parries today. Goodness gracious.
No margin for error.
Did she just die? Of course Lune just died. Oh, lay sigh. They do have weird timing.
Minoko, get ready. I'll manage. I've got this.
I mean, the nice thing is at least they're giving me good items. But I'm not gonna not rest when we're so close to a flag after I take a beating like that. Now, remember what you said you were going to do. You were going to look at Verso's skills because his skills suck. Get rid of that healing thing. You never use it. Alright. Low single target damage, 1 hit, plays the second time, kills non-boss enemies with less than 10% health. Okay. That's handy. No. Anything that heals me, I can't use. I like that Steel Strike, but it's expensive. 5 hits, use Weapons Element. Okay, I like that one. So we'll give it Strike Storm there. Radiant Slash. Is that the same price as Quick Slash? It is. We'll do Radiant Slash. Nothing healer. Completion gains 1 rank. Okay. Let's stick with those. We'll stick with those. I want to do Steel Strike, but Steel Strike is really expensive. I guess I could get rid of Assault 0. What the heck? Fine. We'll do that. Alright, let's see if that setup for Verso works. Because he's not set up properly. I feel like I'm underutilizing him. It isn't particularly good. Okay, I'll take it off then. I will happily put Assault 0 back on, because I like that one. Alright, now you've got some new stuff. Do Radiant Slash.
Radiance away.
And then you... Sure, why not do that?
Elements
Probably end up killing it.
converge.
So Radiant Slash was definitely a good choice. Man, I just can't get the timing of these guys.
Watch out, Minoko. Watch out, Minoko.
Just try it. Let's carve a path.
Yeah, I just can't get their timing right. Yeah, Radiant Slash is nice. I don't know why I took it off. Actually, no, I do know why I took it off. I had a character or a boss that wasn't weak to... Oh, man. I had a boss that wasn't weak to light. So I got rid of it for that fight, and I never put it back on like I should have. Alright, so we'll get rid of that Steel Strike. That was a little bit better, so I'll take it. That was a wee bit better, so I'll take it. You wanted to get rid of that Steel Strike and put Assault 0 back on. Assault 0 or Blitz, actually. No, Assault 0. And I like having Powerful on there for reasons. Yeah, no, everyone is where they should be. I don't like using a chroma elixir this early, but let's see how badly these guys trounce me. And yes, I am fully aware I could just run past them. I could just run past them, but I'm trying to test out these new builds that we did to see if they're any good. Main one is a skill that generates a full level of perfection. Ooh, I'll have to figure out which one that is, Oregon. I'll have to figure out which one that is. Alright, so Radiant Slash. I wish Lune had something that was multi-target. I was gonna say.
Get ready.
Yeah, I just can't get those right. Oh, that's a gradient.
Ready to
Thought I was already dead. Dang it. Yeah, welcome on in, Roy. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you doing?
Take cover.
I just can't get the timing down on these guys.
Lightning dance.
For the life of me, I can't get the timing down on that. I don't need Resplendent. I need Grandiose, please. Master and Dexter is... Yeah. Yeah, that's not good, Roy. Although you could send some of that rain our way. It would hopefully cool things off here. I would love for it to be cool weather for Saturday. Blaming the heat for Crafty's performance. Yeah, except for it's not that hot out today. It's not that hot out today, Melina. I think it's a combination of just being a little bit sleepy. A little bit sleepy, waiting for the caffeine to kick in, and being nervous about having company over for dinner. Which I shouldn't be nervous about. It's family, but you know how it is. And well, yes, we are taking the option of just don't fight. I'm still going to explore, but I'm just not going to fight those things. There we go.
Useful.
I have fought those things enough times to know that I'm not getting the combos right today. So we're just not going to fight them. When in doubt, just don't fight. Oh, there is nothing down there. I don't think I can go to the other side. Yeah, there's nothing over here. It is just boxes. I find it interesting, too, this area is called Tainted Lumiere. I'm sure that has a meaning of why it's tainted. You know, I will be so angry if I find out that the twist of this story is that nothing is real except for the world that we're currently in, and the rest of the world is what the Paintress has done. Oh, there we go. Okay, a boy and mother playing piano. Is that Verso, I wonder? Oof, yeah, that's not good, Roy. That's not good. No, so welcome on in, Mind the Matter. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Like, I wonder if that's Little Verso. Yeah, maybe. It's just interesting because he's not reacting to any of these images. That's backtracking. I don't know. I'm very curious to see what is going to happen at the end of this chapter, which is why we're doing this again.
Verso? You okay?
Yeah, fine. Let's keep moving.
That was totally him in the vision. That reaction, that was Verso. Interesting. Ugh, prefer not to fight you. Alright, these boxes can be broken. This is an interesting scene here.
Useful.
Just a harp and a chair set up. The beautiful view. Well, quotation marks beautiful. It's a view for sure. Hi, potatoes. Hi, Bubba's. Hello, Munchkin Fluff. I know, is the scary garbage truck outside again? Is it gonna eat you? Please don't hit the mouse with your tail. Is that scary garbage truck gonna eat your face? Yes, it is. Hi, Boopas. Oh, shoot. I was distracted by feline. Hi, baby. What are you doing? You go sit in your tree? That's acceptable.
Radiance away.
Take cover!
I parried one of them.
Just try.
Watch out, Minoko.
There we go. That's better.
Minoko, get ready. You're outmatched.
All right, then. That went less well, but at least we parried a couple of them this time. All right, you go ahead and do this. Go ahead and kill that. Goodbye. Minoko. And do that one. Doesn't really matter. I can parry the last one, apparently. You know, some of those Meezer kittens. Oh! I love Meezers. I will freely admit that I am biased towards Meezers. But yeah, Meezers are freaking adorable. I love my Meezer. All that. Yes, it matter at all matters. No idea which. That's fair. You know what's sad, Ugly Stoat, is that I don't even remember what I was talking about. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Why do I keep doing that? Because Verso does more damage if I leave him hurt. Oh, craps. I prefer not to fight you. But I gotta see if there's goodies back here. Oh man, that thing's still chasing me too. Oh, we're backtracked. Okay. Okay. Beans, toe beans, or Dune, or dancing cats mice maybe do something that's related to games. Yeah. Related to games, related to trying to work out dates to go into Chicago, because all the dates I'm throwing at the hospital aren't working. Which, if I can't figure out a date, we're just going to mail in the stuff, but I prefer not to. I want to deliver it in person, because it's more impactful that way. That is not the manner. Yeah, the
Nice.
charity raffle that we ran in the end of May, Running Paw, nothing bad is going on. If you remember the charity raffle we did in May, where you all were super generous and were donating your prizes back to the pool, I am still trying to arrange a trip into Chicago to drop those off at Lori's, and it's a bit of a scheduling problem because I'm having to work around Zero's schedule and a couple of other people's schedules, which limits the days that we're available. But I'll get something. And like I said, if we can't get a date that works out, I can always just mail the stuff in. The goal was to deliver it by hand, though, which is what I'm trying to do. And I want to get that taken care of before summer is over. But I also will not deny that I'm kind of distracted because I'm thinking about review streams and scheduling and things that I want to do, and honestly would really love feedback from chat. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, you're fine. I can fight you. Would really love feedback on chat of... See, a thing I do, friends, is as we start approaching fall and all that stuff, I start planning for next year because I am a planner kind of person. Neither of you have shields on. I am a planner. So right about this time of year is when I start planning out my schedule for next year. As best I can. I'm taking the lessons that I learned this year. I'm definitely taking the lessons that I learned this year about... yeah, I figured that would happen. Taking the lessons I learned this year about trying to plan the schedule, and really I'm only planning 5 games for next year. Well, 6. I'm going to plan 6 games. And if we get to those 6 games, great. If we don't, we don't.
Incoming.
No, jump! Ah, I got the jump. Nice. I didn't get that. Oh, dang it. Where's the reason to see if anyone can do... I mean, if people want to send more stuff to donate to Lori's, we can always arrange more trips. But right now, we're looking at the end of, middle to end of September. Because I shot them a couple of dates early in September, figuring that like 2 to 3 weeks out would be plenty of time. And they responded with, actually, those dates aren't good. Can we go later in the month? So I reached out to our other peeps that are coming with us to see what dates they are available, and hopefully they'll get back to me by the end of Strem. So I can send a message back to Lori's and say, okay, so those first 2 weeks of September don't work. How about the last 2 weeks of September? And we'll get a date. I mean, as long as we get out there before November, that's all I care about. Because once you start getting close to the holiday season, I don't want to be in Chicago. I see you slipping in that lizard. But yeah, once I get a date figured out, which hopefully will be by Friday. God, tomorrow is Friday. Which hopefully will be soon. I was gonna say hopefully by Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, Crafty. Oh, I want whatever that is. Can I get in and get it? Ah! Run, 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 run. I cannot believe I managed to dodge those enemies. But I'm also... fairly sure, I am fairly sure that we will be doing another charity stream in October.
Lizard.
That was very loud and clear there. I'm also very sure that we're doing another charity stream in October. So there will be plenty of opportunities. This is not the... that's distracting, and I love it. It's not the last time that we'll be doing a thing for Lorries, because I do love supporting them. They're good peeps. Interesting. So the one on the end is just going to nullify this, but that's fine. Okay. So the one in the middle did not take better or worse damage. It just took damage. Interesting.
Radiance.
Okay. Interesting. So we're going to lightning dance you, and hopefully I kill you. Ah, yep, dead. Awesome. Nice! Oh, that felt good.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
Don't read it. Nice, parried. Bamp.
You're outmatched.
You know, I just realized that the thing in the middle has a health bar that is named. Oh, crap. I just realized we're fighting a boss. Oh, no. Clair Obscur. Nice.
Let us stain them.
Yes, it is named Oh, crap. You know what? I lost the thread of what we were even talking about, chat.
Thunder.
I have legitimately lost the thread of what we were talking about. We were talking about something, and now I don't remember what that something was.
Foolish move.
Ow. That hurt. Minoko's next.
Proper challenge.
Proper challenge indeed.
I won't waste this.
Oh, bother. You're doing a grating attack against empty air, Claire.
Chroma is flowing.
Roma is flowing, and I'm failing today.
Here.
And while, yes, I have given up on parrying, we're just gonna dodge now. I am not gonna parry, I am just gonna dodge. Alright, nobody's inverted right now. So I could, theoretically, give myself a healing tint.
Wow.
Oh, wow, indeed. Yeah, you're not wrong, Melina. You're not wrong. That's a little better. I want lightning dance. Well, fine, we'll do mayhem. That was handy.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, I got the counter!
My, what lovely feet.
Oh, dude, I didn't think I'd get that. Awesome. Oh, yes. I love it when that one's ready. I have a gradient charge. What can I do with that? Yeah, we'll sabotage him.
You're outmatched.
Not that that really did anything. I recognize the damage font. And what is the damage font? Watch me break him right before I kill it. Oh, nice. Breaking attack. Oh, that's a... Ooh, that's a new weapon. And a new Picto. Base attack can break. Base attack can break, huh? I might have to build a base attack breaker with Verso.
Interesting.
Oh, we got a new weapon. The level tag, huh? You know, it doesn't surprise me that it's a font that another game has used. That doesn't surprise me at all. I would think that there's a limited pool. Oh, wait, what? I would think that there's a limited pool of font sources that you can pull from. Okay. Alright. So, where to go? So that was a side path. That's eerie. I don't know why that in particular I find eerie, but I do. There's just a random boat in the middle of the walkway, sure. Huh. Alrighty. Now we just need to find our way out. While exploring. I'm fairly sure this is going to bring me back to the black and white area, which is not where we want to be. Oh, maybe not. I heard something stirring. Verso, you could not hit the broadside of a barn, or those boxes are unbreakable. I keep hearing noises like there's monsters about. Because there are. Ah, crap. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? I particularly want to fight those things. Okay. So, where are we going? Oh, this path that I didn't take. Okay. Alright, yep, this is new. This is new. Go me wanting to find alternative paths and all that. You know, I'm really expecting this area to not just hit me in the feels. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's gotten quieter outside, Roy. Hopefully the storms are passing. We could use some of that rain out here, but not like violent storms. Yes, I know. I'm probably supposed to rope my way across that area, but I want to make sure that we've explored everything, which it feels like we have at this point. The mere fact that there's no enemies here means I've been through this area probably 2 or 3 times at this point. Well, I think we're done. Right as she says that, she finds something.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely. Oh, no. Hi. No, 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 I don't want to fight you. Don't like fighting you. You're rude. You don't play by rules. Oh, that is a house on top of a tree. How did I not notice there is a house on top of a tree? So storm west of town, but I feel it's going to lay afternoon, evening at this point. I hope so. I hope it does dissipate before it hits you. It sounds like you've had bad enough weather as it is. Alright, so we just need to go through that cave and go across the way. I keep procrastinating doing it, but that is definitely the next pathway. Of course, now I gotta find it again. Because I am a terrible procrastinator. Down one of these hallways. There it is. Yeah, this has got to be the next pathway. At least I hope it is. Looks like a giant windmill. Ah, some more of my favorite ladies are over there. Yeah. Neither of which is good. You need a good steady soaking rain, not a torrential downpour. A good soaking rain, not a downpour. I'm also learning that sometimes it's worthwhile not doing stuff that's on his bestial wheel. Because it's just not going to be advantageous.
Radiance away.
Clap. Oh, that's right. You switched to CL. Okay, now I get to remember what CL is doing. I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness. It might be a good idea, Crafty, to stop switching characters so you remember what characters you're using. I know you're trying to keep them evenly leveled, minus Monoko. But this switching of characters is getting confusing. So concerned surrounding here is like... Well, that's good. That's definitely good, Roy. I'm glad that you're not in danger of flooding, because that's no fun. Drop by saying, oh, that's good.
Here's your card.
Well, and that's the nice thing, too, Parker, is that... Hold on. Even if it's being salvaged, at least you can have the parts, I would hope.
Here's your card.
I'd love a dance.
Wow, I totally failed on that.
Radiance away. Violence.
Violence, indeed.
Ready.
Oh, I heard a noise. What was that noise?
22 months with everyone's favorite yarn
Hey, and welcome on in, Talon. Welcome on in, and thank you for continuing to be an executive producer. Enjoy the ad-free viewing emotes, and do remember to help yourself to all of the cookies. So many cookies. And why are you not dead yet? Thank you. The only thing I want to keep is the bed cover and the extender. Yeah. It's just a shame because I know you just did a bunch of work on that truck too. It's just a shame that that had to happen. Welcome to the Midwest. Here, hit a deer. Oh, hello.
Charlotte, 17. We finally installed the last set of grapple points, with only days to spare.
Huh.
And for the first time, I feel real hope. This is our gift, for all the expeditions to come. I am incredibly proud of our team.
Huh.
The interior of the monolith is perhaps the harshest landscape we've encountered. The final set of grapple points were excruciatingly complex to place and required painstaking focus and skill. But we were bold. We were ambitious, and we refused to stop. There's no other group of people I'd rather be with, and it is an honor to die by their side. It is fitting that we greet our end together, within the monolith that has loomed over us for so long. Though this Nevron has won the battle, the expeditions shall win the war. Tomorrow is here.
Wow. These are getting sad now. Now that they haven't been.
Nice.
These are just getting progressively more interesting and just sad. We could take the railway today. Had a daycare. Aww. You very quiet. The train take this group of others choosing their cares. Aww. See, that's awesome, Talon. That's awesome. This is a dead end. Wait. No, this is a dead end. Interesting. But no, that is awesome, Talon. It's always good to have a good day, particularly when it involves little kids and you know that you're making their day. It is so awesome. Oh, biscuits. Oh, and I was going to say, Talon, I didn't comment it on Discord because I legitimately forgot. It's interesting that the stuff that we had at our Steam show is bigger than the stuff that you have. Because I would have thought that they would have been, like, similar models and stuff, but I guess not. Oh, alright. Well, guess what? Crafty's lost again. We need to find a way out of this area that isn't there. So, I'm going to start looking. Hey, no worries, Cyan Poodle. You enjoy that lurk, my friend. You're having a God, it's already 11? No, don't be 11 o'clock. I have a limited time today. Come on, where's chapter 3? But yeah, no, feel free to lurk. Enjoy the lurkies. I will have enough conversation for everybody. Even if it is just mindlessly screaming at the game that it's like, no! Okay. I thought we went through this area already. We did. Well, we just took down a boss called Clair Obscur, which I thought was a little too on the nose. We did just take down a boss named Clair Obscur. But now I'm trying to find the next section that we need to go to. And currently I'm backtracking. So that is not the way. That was Claire, last name Obscur. Yeah, exactly. You are on the nose there, Cyan Poodle. It was indeed called Claire, last name Obscur. Which I thought was kind of cool, actually. Alright, so somewhere up here is the next spot we need to go to. So we're going to employ the follow a wall and see what happens. Similar in size, but the track's a bit wider, but the trains are also more accurately modeled after the since it's from behind with the trains operating more cartoon proportions. Got you. Yeah, the ones at our Steam show, funny you should say that they're more realistic and proportioned. They didn't have it running this year, but one of the train models that they operate is actually a sales model that they would bring to show to people at like state fairs and stuff, and it was a real working steam engine too. But yeah, I think the other ones, I know there's an electric one, and one of the ones that they were running that weekend was gas. But yeah, they're cool. They're very cool. Maybe someday if we raise enough money for charity, I'll show you pictures of me riding the train as like a 5-year-old. Dang it. I did ride that train when I was wee. Oh, I didn't heal Lune.
Radiance away.
This is only 2 of them this time.
Now.
Incoming.
Wow, Crafty. Well, that ended poorly. Come on, Crafts, wake up. Wake up and drink your coffee, girl.
Let's carve a path.
I will be so angry if we don't get to Chapter 3 today.
Time to take risks.
I will be so angry if we don't get to Chapter 3 today.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
Ooh, that one's fast. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that fire dance is ridiculous. Too early. Too early. I got the last parry. Great.
A storm is coming.
Just die. Rude. Can I say I really don't like... Excuse me, why didn't that heal everybody? Thank you. Can I say I really don't like those particular enemies? Really don't like those. Also, much like yesterday, chat, just to expedite things, if you know where I'm supposed to be going, please tell me. Because I really would like to get to Chapter 3 today, and my time is rapidly disappearing. And I cannot fudge and have a longer stream today because I have to be done by noon. Or at noon, rather. So if you know where I'm supposed to go, tell me. And thank you for those pets. Everything's on fire, but I'm gonna survive somehow. Oh, is this the path? We might have just found the path. Cool. I immediately go off path. Oh, yeah, this is where Clair Obscur was. Okay. That was where Clair Obscur was. Did I ever go forward, though? Go west. Okay, so there's the boat. And that creepy thing that I didn't particularly like. So we're on a path. Is it the right path, though? By being in the monastery, the reef fairly near, try to remember how you headed to the docks. Yeah, I don't remember. It's been a couple months. However, that looks like an exit. That is probably one of the creepiest things that I have seen in this game. Oh, no. I don't want to fight you. I don't like you. However, I think That actually was a nudge in the correct direction there, because I think we do have to go down. Look up for a towery thing, then. I am guessing that's what we need to head towards. Because, yeah, we already went down by the boat. Down by the boat! So it's got to be down here. Gotta be down here. Yeah, this looks promising. This looks very promising. I just didn't go far enough. Awesome. Welcome on in, Octa. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? Well, hopefully they were good results, Octa. Hopefully they were good results. Lack of vitamin D. Well, thankfully that's an easy problem to solve, Octa. You just take a supplement for that. Living in the Midwest, I take that every day because we don't get enough sun out here. Alright. I have a feeling this is boss area, chat, so I'm going to take a very fast washroom break. No ads or anything like that. Just give me a quick second. I will be right back. Alright. That, put my ears on. Vampire, werewolf, zombie, something else. My... Y'all are very silly. None of the above, just needy. Fair enough. Alright. And there's always the answer to Octa, just go lay in the grass outside and you'll get your vitamin D, but that's not always the case. That looks ominous. That looks a little ominous. Giant open room with no music. Oh boy. I don't like this. That is awesome. That is awesome, Mer. Yeah, we're quite happy with Zero Wolf on that front as well. His has been doing very good. But yeah, that is awesome that you got your A1C down. Yeah. True that, Roy. True that. Yeah, I am exploring this area, but I am very obviously ignoring the giant elephant in the room. Giant elephant in the room being... Cutscene. Alright? That is totally Renoir.
Lizard.
Oh, that's 100% Renoir.
Lizard.
Please not during the cutscene, you silly beans.
Lizard.
I just added it this week, Roy.
Lizard.
Not during the cutscene! This is a serious moment, no lizard.
Is that you?
Renoir.
Lizard.
Oh my god. This is serious, chat.
Space!
I give up.
We're taking her down. She's not the only one who grieves.
Ooh.
Lizard.
The pain of losing you, she made me inherit it.
Ooh.
Punishment, perhaps, for not being there when it mattered. I refuse to lose my son. That son was a stranger. But you're not.
Ooh.
You're not.
Wow.
You lost me years ago, and I lost you. So you leave us no choice. Tell me, how are you different from her in doing this? I'm tired. So trust me. We are your family. Family is complicated.
Understatement. Oh, music!
If saving you means losing you, then so be it.
Do I have to fight him? What? What? No!
We only need to incapacitate him.
We'll find a way to kill him.
What? What? We're fighting Renoir? Holy sh... Nope. Family friendly, Crafty. Oh, we're gonna die! We are so gonna die! What is this music? This is giving me chills. Wow. Yeah, I know. They're not in Latin, but they're in an old French dialect, so it's kind of the same thing. Oh no. Sorry, I'm digging this music hardcore. It's just normal French? Okay. Because I know for some of the songs, they went to an older French dialect. That's fair. Also, I'm fairly sure that the male singer in this is the composer. I don't know because I haven't looked a lot on the soundtracks and stuff because I don't want spoilers. Okay, okay. Gotcha, Siam. Because I know for some of them, they did something funky with the lyrics. Alright, well, I guess we gotta do this. Oh, I am so buying the soundtrack next time Bandcamp Friday comes around. I should have switched to Mael in the party, though, not CL. But we can always redo the party.
That's more like it. So little. Ready to strike.
God, this music is so freaking good. Sorry, I'm gonna keep stopping at the music. This is ridiculously good. Dude, how does it keep getting better? How does the music keep getting better? Oh, I am 10 minutes long? Oh, I am listening to this after stream in its entirety without distractions. I might have found a new song to obsess over that's not Let Me Be Your Idol. And every once in a while I just hear this disembodied lizard.
Don't break her heart.
Better. That was better that time. God, chat. He's so mean to me today.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Your sister deserves more.
Oh no. What? Holy crap, is that a line? What? Oh shoot, he's inverted. Enraged.
Your turn to shine. We need each other.
No! Come on.
Ready.
What's going on? What is going on? How come he gets a lion? And why is the only thing that's popping in my head right now is maybe I'm a lion? I hate my brain sometimes. Yeah, exactly.
What lovely feet.
Fluffy, that's fair. That's fair, Octa. I literally cannot even with this game anymore. I literally cannot even. And yes, he has been lying to us. Well, so is Verso. But that makes me wonder, is Verso... Uh-oh.
As long as you're alive.
Does Verso have a Shadow Beast too?
Do you remember what it was like before? That's more like it.
Before what? JoJo's stand? I mean, it could be. I mean, it looks like a thing made of pure chroma.
Here we go.
It does look like an entity made of pure chroma, so that would make sense.
Lady Luck's smiling today.
Yeah, buddy!
Don't turn away from us.
I don't like this vanish thing.
Last ditch effort.
What? Ramage Minoko? That'll not be gone forever. I'll be mad.
Radiance away.
Time to take risks.
Yeah, like actually healing my party. I can't revive Minoko? I can't revive Minoko. Oh boy.
Waiting. Look out.
Wow. Sorry, I'm completely thrown off by Minoko being missing now. Oh, fudge. I meant to hit yes. Yeah, retry the battle. So, okay. I would like to skip that cutscene, please. Yeah, I mean, we got to his second phase.
Let's cover path. No time to lose.
It is. I'm also curious how that's even possible, because he's not human. I didn't think Gestrals could be Gramage.
You care so little for us.
I could have gone better.
Here we go.
I'd also much prefer to have Mael in this party than CL, so I'm going to have to switch that for next time. I'm so much more focused. That's true. That is true.
Don't break her heart.
That's not good.
I'm back.
See, we need each
No, jump, jump. Dang it. Urgh.
Full deck.
Take me all you want, as long as you're alive.
I don't.
Do you know
Oh,
what
God.
it was like before?
Well, at least I'm getting to see some of his attacks. Alright, do not send in the reserve team. That's fine. Do not retry the battle. I want to redo my party because I want Mael in there, not CL. I want my best fighters. I want my best fighters in the front. So, let's get rid of CL. Put in Lune. Get rid of Verso. Put in Mael. Sorry, CL. You're going to be a little bit behind in levels, but we're putting in our three ringers here. I know. I know it does, Ugly Stoat. Everything about this game is fascinating. I want that party makeup, though. Lightning dance. Yes, you do. I'm like, do I want that party makeup? Lightning dance. Yes, you do. Actually, I have some attributes I can upgrade too, so let's do that real quick. No, I'm not procrastinating. Not at all. Totally not procrastinating right now because this battle kind of scares me. Even though I'm kind of over-leveled, it's still scary. All right. Well, yeah. The funny thing is, as we have gone through this story and they have shown more of Renoir and doing the history and all that, I can't hate him. I don't like him. Like, I do not like Renoir. That said, I can't legitimately hate him because there's definitely more to his story than they've let us know.
You're so little worse.
Got some weird delays. But I'll learn them. I'll learn them.
Lightning dance.
No, I'm not holding back anymore. Not at all. We come to phase 2 in 2 rounds.
Sister deserves more.
Oh, I can't skip this. Okay. Yeah, we got him to phase 2 in 2 rounds. Well, yeah, you're not wrong, Ugly Stoat. You're not wrong. All right.
Don't break her heart.
Ow. Jump. Okay. You know, I will be honest, I don't know why I bother using any characters but these 3. Like, in all seriousness, why? Why do I use any characters but these 3? These 3 are so freaking OP. Remember, giving me Sephiroth vibes. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, Siam. Oh, which I really do need to play through. I really do need to actually play Final Fantasy VII. I never have. I tried playing it on stream before and...
We need each other.
Oh, no!
Take me all you want as long as you're alive to do it.
Dang it! Verso was pretty bonkers too. CL is mostly a gimmick character. That's fair. See, I don't know. I don't think I have Verso set up properly because he never does as much damage as I want him to. I really hope that Lune isn't like dead. Yeah, I know. Maybe a second of Minoko. See, now Minoko is one of my big hitters, which is interesting. Minoko is straight up one of my big hit characters.
Let's spill some ink.
Not burning.
Do you remember what it was like before?
Man, Crafts, come on.
Don't turn away from us.
A tail attack, that's new. Oh! Dang it! No. Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true, Siam. And I've already been told multiple times that I am playing the game completely different than other people. I was actually musing earlier in the stream. My husband, Zero Wolf, has started picking up playing Clair now. And the same thing's happening with him. He's playing it completely different than I was playing it. I think that's one of the honest big draws of this game is just how customizable it is. And yes, I am trying to get through this without anybody vanishing. Well, yeah, that's true.
So little for us.
Dang it, come on!
Let's push forward.
Why am I not getting any parries today?
Lightning dance.
Seriously, why am I getting no parries? Oh, just the way I'm building the characters, Riv. Just the way I'm building the characters. But this game is so stinking customizable with how you can build up your characters that it's almost impossible for two people to play the exact same way. You know, I wonder if it's possible to kill him in the first round.
Your sister deserves more.
Yeah, exactly, Parker. Man, that fire lion is awesome. Rawr! I'm a lion. So I wonder what happens if you get him down to 0 health in the first round. Yeah.
Don't break her heart.
Oh, come on!
Don't you see? We need each other.
At least I dodged that one. Jeez.
Think me all you want, as long as you're alive to do
I swear to God, game. Oh, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does, Siam. Somebody has probably already done it, where they have gotten him down to 1 health in the first phase of that fight. But I can almost guarantee you it's probably programmed that you can't get him lower than 1. And even if you do, it'll probably just go, nope, you didn't actually kill him. Alright, now come on, Crafts. You gotta focus here, girl. Keeping burn on him is advantageous.
so little for us.
Ah, I almost got that.
Is flowing.
That's fine. You can be stunned. Stunned is okay.
Lightning dance.
Oh, that's round 2. Biggest health, half it, and see the highest combo attack you have and clear it. Yeah. Well, and the fact that the lion heals him for the same amount of damage every single time makes me think that it doesn't matter how much damage. Oh, really? Interesting, Argon. Unless they're doing it for story reasons. Because they figure in New Game Plus you've already seen all this.
Don't break her heart.
That's more like it.
Come on. I got that parry game. Rude. Ugh, all right. Oh, God, yes. It is so important, Parker. It is so ridiculously important to be good at parries and blocking in this. Like, you can get through the game just dodging and blocking. But if you can parry, it makes the game so much easier.
I'd love a dance. We need each other.
Dang it.
Take me
Brace
all
yourself.
you want, as long as you're alive to do it.
Didn't get that. Oh, I'm terrible at that stuff. Well, so am I, Parker. So am I, but I have taught myself how to play it. You have to get him to 55 and whomp him and pray. Interesting.
I won't lose again.
I'm better.
Yes, you are. Okay. Virtuose Strike. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Bunny Fist. And I mean, I am pretty potato, and even I have learned how to do parries in this.
Blades sharpened.
I am a potato, and even I have learned how to play this game. Oh, come on. He's so close to death.
Do you remember what it was like before?
Ah! Why?
Don't turn away from us.
I'm ready.
Oh, so I guess the question is Mael gone? Like, for the rest of the game? Or is she gone just for this fight? Because I don't want to kill him. I do not want to kill him if she is gone. It's a yes or a no, Siam. Does her being vanished in the battle make her gone? Because I have a feeling that she's going to die after this battle anyway. But I just don't want her gone because I screwed up the fight. Not gone post-battle. Okay. That's all I needed to know. She can lose some EXP. Because he's gonna die. I mean, he is going to die. There is no chance that he is surviving this round.
Prepare to meet your end.
Yeah. He was not surviving that round. That's why I needed to know. Oh, nice. We got Renar's suit. Oh. Wow. Wow, the music even changes when you end the battle. Holy crap. Also, that new Picto is wicked combined with some of the other stuff I have. I think I'm going to be turning someone into a living bomb. Wow. All right, big cutscene time. Are we ready? No lizard. Ooh. I mean, we can't kill him. He's hurting, though. What? And War, just stay down.
Remember who your real family is.
And the wounds just disappeared.
It's not her. It's your sister, your mother, me. We are your family. He would condemn us all to die. For what?
How?
Who do you really save with your sacrifice?
Your sister and your mother?
You're too drunk on your own illusions to understand.
Then let us celebrate
What?
the second destruction of the Descendre family.
Wait. The paintress isn't Alicia. Is the paintress his freaking mother? No way. No. The curator. Why is the curator here?
At long last, we meet.
Okay.
This is all you have left of your son. Destroying it won't bring your wife back.
What?
It will only destroy the last tie you have to each other.
What?
I love them too.
Okay. So Renoir is gone now.
We did it, Gustav.
Hey. How did you do that?
Not sure. The curator felt it.
Can you do it again?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can.
What did Renoir mean? The things he said to the curator.
I'm not sure.
She's through there.
Yeah.
I am so
Behind this door is
confused.
the future of Lumiere. What every expedition has worked towards.
But liar about what this
I have
time?
trust in us.
I am so utterly confused. Okie dokie. Well? Yeah, I'm sure he does know something about the curator. Yeah, I am just utterly confused right now. And I'm sure that's the point. But Renoir is, I think, gone now. He actually looks good in that. He's not sure that he doesn't know. Yeah, there's just... I'm gonna watch that cutscene again after stream because I am very confused. But I think that might be the point. I think that might be the point. But I mean, I can see where Lune is going. She wants Mael to gramage the... Yeah, I think he's gone for good this time, too. But I think she wants Mael to gramage the paintress, but I don't think that's possible. There's just... And you know what's terrifying here, Chad, is we haven't even hit...
Outside?
Chapter 3.
She's there. I can feel her.
We need to be as prepared as possible. Once we go up, there's no turning back.
I don't know if that is the game warning me this is a point of no return. Oh god. Okay. He is chapter 3. Okay. So is this a point of no return? Like, should I go do backtracking, or am I okay to continue? I have a feeling Mael is going to die here. This will always be a paintress for destroys her may become... That's... I just did. Okay. But I can still go back and do backtracking. Because I honestly don't think there's really anything else I can do in this chapter. Oh, it might be a twist on a cosmic level. Had a flag post on the way. Yeah, I did just save. That's ominous. Oh, buddy. There's nothing missable, and you have free backtracking once you're in. Okay, fair enough. All right, well then, I am, because I've only got 15 minutes, chat. I'm going to take a fast washroom break, and then we're going to get into battle number 2, I'm guessing. So give me a quick second, and I'll be right back. Okay. Glad I'm fully caffeinated for this. All right. All right, let's do this. I can see her over there. I'm intentionally ignoring that, though. In case there's anything around the edges of this that totally not procrastinating. There's literally nothing else here. I have to go to her. All right. God, why do I have a feeling, just a sinking suspicion that Mael is going to die? Because there's been hints that there's another party member you can get Because a couple of the Sakapatates, or not Sakapatates, the gestural merchants have clothing that I can't buy. Oh, that's the paintress, huh? She also has no face like the curator.
That's her. The paintress.
She looks like the curator.
Yeah, she does.
Renoir. He mentioned the curator's wife. She's the paintress.
Why does Verso look terrified?
You've come back.
What? Flowers are turning golden as she moves. Who's the paintress looking? Mael. Not Verso.
But the fire. Are you really here?
Huh. I called it. The mansion burned down.
Or is he? Oh, is he playing tricks again?
What?
Alicia,
Alicia.
your face.
My face. What about my face? Are you going to burn it again?
Again?
Alicia's your daughter.
And Mael reminds you of her. The daughter you lost.
Come along.
What?
Let's go home.
Yes. You need to go home.
Verso, what do you know? And who are you?
This is another trick. She's not Alicia. You are not my Verso.
Oh.
No. Verso's dead.
No. No. You are his creations, not mine.
Whose creations? The curators? That would explain why Verso and Renoir couldn't die.
You will not take this canvas from me.
Oh, she angry.
This is what we created the expeditions for.
Tomorrow comes.
So, okay. So did Verso take on that name? I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm going to have to process this because I have no clue. I have no freaking clue.
Flames. Rain.
How cruel of your father to use you like this.
Okay.
Please survive.
Ow.
Let the ink flow.
Let's spill some ink.
Do you understand what
How is that the time for sneezing?
You killed him.
I can't do this and sneeze at the same time.
Time to hit big.
That was a horrible time to get the sneezies.
From fire.
That was a horrible time to get the sneezies, body.
Here.
Who are you supposed to be? No matter.
The dance begins.
Alright, so this is probably going to take a couple of tries. Yeah, no.
My favorite.
It's almost at half health, so I'm expecting something to happen. Okay, she's past half health.
Hurts.
Nothing happened. Okay. Ugh. Are you inverted? She is still inverted, so I can't heal her right now. Oh, buddy. All right. Actual victims of the mansion burned down, everything living is just a reflection. That's what it feels like, Bunny Fist, but that means that... Does that mean everyone in Lumiere is just a reproduction? Like, I don't know.
You can't betray Bertha like this.
Finesse and grace.
Way to break the tension there, chat. Way to break the tension.
Can't leave us yet.
But yeah, what the paintress is saying, like,
Loco, hurry. Let's dance.
I'm ready.
you know, I'm just spending this entire battle just resurrecting people because I'm trying to keep everybody alive.
I'm better.
It would, Bunny Fist.
This will hurt.
That's not the kind of twist I like, though, because it basically makes it feel like everything we've done is meaningless. Whoa.
I don't like this.
Uh-oh. Phase 2. Tolling bell is not a good sign. Whoa! I was gonna say, she seemed a little bit small before. Holy... Oh, no! I like that twitch he did, too. Huh! How long has he had that? How long has he had that?
Let's go.
How long has Verso had that? He is not an honest man. Alright, well... Wow. Nice touch there, putting the bent Eiffel Tower in the middle. Wait, we're not leaving? What?
Renoir can grieve however he likes, but I get to grieve my own way.
What? Assuming you know the bug. Well, that's fair. That's fair, Zero. I don't like the whole "it was just a dream" kind of trope. That's mostly what I was getting at. I don't like the "it was just a dream" trope. I do appreciate the fact, though, it lets you keep your radiant charge. So much for ending on time. Oh, she's taking a lot less damage. Oh, I don't like that. She's taking a lot less damage now.
Renoir thinks I would not defend myself if he used your face. How little he understands me.
Wait, what?
Let's spill some ink.
If he used your face? Wait. So Versa... Okay, that makes sense, though. Versa was a construct.
You can't leave us yet.
Your face. Did I dream the fire? Is Versa still alive?
Not looking good.
What?
Sweet.
That line just all but confirmed me that the Cure and River are two sides of the same being. Yeah. Yeah, Bunnyfist. I would not disagree with you there. Wow. This is just... Yeah, the target is burning.
On fire. Harry it!
Rips reality apart.
Man, I taught him to paint, and he seeks to use my creations against me.
Oh! Ooh, boy. Okay. All right. Totally not panicking right now.
On fire.
Not looking
Totally
good.
not
Child.
panicking.
You defied me, and now he's dead.
Wait, why'd that hit me? I didn't even get to see half of this fight. What do you mean, Argon? Did you kill her too fast, or...
Still need your help.
Got you.
Can't leave us yet.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good run up until now, but I think this fight might be a little more difficult for me. And I really only have time for 2 tries.
Your turn to dance.
I'm not crazy. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, that was mean.
A storm is coming.
Lune will die in 2 turns. Great! Guess I'll have to kill her then. Oh, God, I don't have anything that's going to break those shields.
Lightning dance.
At least now she has no shields. I will die in 2 turns, but I got 2 turns to win this, chat. You're not on fire.
that. Take cover.
Arg. I don't like the fact that she's got 4 balls above her head.
Violence.
Alright. Cute thing is I get to do that twice. And then do my normal attack. Or not.
Let's push forward.
Sorry, Mael, you're staying down. I'm not risking it right now. Mael, you stay down. She's broken.
If it's a violence, yes.
Oh, knew that was going to happen. Yes, send in the reserves. Oh, buddy. All right. This is ridiculous.
Oh well.
Bring it on.
I feel like I probably should have killed those balls in the background, but whatever. Doesn't really matter at this point, because I think she's going to be gone this round. Yeah, she's down. Phase 3? I really want to take care of this battle, by the way, because I don't want to leave you all on a cliffhanger for the weekend. Quite a fight.
Is it over?
No. No, it's not. Yeah, thanks, Melina. I need that.
No. We're not done yet.
Phase 3. Man, they're really making this feel like this is the end boss of the game.
Take your shot.
I'll manage.
No, there's another whole chapter after this. Game, why am I getting emotional right now? I don't want to. I don't want to. I hate it when games do this. She's down on the ground and she's defenseless. I don't want to do this, but you're gonna make me do it. I don't want to do this. Can't I just spare her? I can't spare her, can I? I really don't want to do this. Hey, welcome on in, Amaryllis. Welcome in. Yeah, I know. I know. It is. Mercy's... No. No, it is not. Dang it, game. Why is this making me emotional? Like, seriously. Why? Why this? Yeah, tomorrow comes. Well, at least we can make it quick. At least we can make it quick, because Verso will definitely do this quickly.
Ready?
Yeah, that's true. The life of one for the many. Yeah, that's also true. What is the greater good? Painted power. Damage can exceed quad 9s. Oh, that's cute. Now things are going to get ridiculously broken. Alright. So, that is the end of the paintress, I think. That's an excellent question, Amaryllis. What was the purpose of the paintress? Verso's a construct, huh? Jeez, game.
Hi.
Rest now. Things will be better soon.
Will they? It's funny, none of the characters feel good about this. No one feels good about this. Well, that might be it. That might be it, Bunny Fist. Wow. Huh. Wow. Yeah.
Alicia.
Whoa! What was that? Also, I love the fact that her petals are golden. But why did Mael's eyes change? I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Does the number disappear from the monolith now, or...? I wonder how many people are like, yay, I just beat the game! And the numbers are disappearing. Wow.
Over. The number. She's gone. She's gone.
Yeah, this is a beautiful false ending.
It's done. You're free.
Hmm.
You are all free.
Is this real?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Gustav's watching over us. Hey, come.
Yeah.
Wanna plant it?
Huh. Guess that's to signify how far they got.
Presumably, there'll be no one coming after, right?
It's symbolic.
Something doesn't feel right. Yeah. Yeah, this definitely makes it you feel like this is the end.
Let's go home.
Yeah.
Even if I hadn't already known that there were 3 chapters to this game, there's way too much stuff on the map that we haven't done yet. It's made of chroma. It's made of chroma, just like they manifest their weapons. Yeah, this doesn't feel right. There's more coming. There's more cutscene. Yeah, that's fair, Argon. I like how Ciel and Lune are like, yay, and everyone else is like...
Still feel immortal?
No less than yesterday.
Shall we test it out?
Why?
I appreciate the offer.
Monoko, you've been extra quiet since we got to the monolith.
Things are wrong.
Have I?
What now? We
Maybe
go back to
Bunnyfest.
Lumiere and life goes on.
Yeah. Decades and decades in front of us.
Maybe.
Guess this is how it feels to be immortal. What do we do now with all this time?
The expedition might be over. But we're not done yet. There are so many questions left to answer.
Yeah. End of the beginning.
Lumiere red.
Why does SK sound sad? Something feels really off. Yeah. I am just waiting for the other shoe to drop here. This is way too... Come on, where's my twist? It's coming. Yeah, exactly. There's the music. Those are Gustav's apprentices. Come on, give him the book, Mael. Yep. And Gustav's sister. I'm also not quite sure why Maella is still covered in blood. You would think they would have washed up by now. Although I guess they just come straight from the battle. Fair. That's fair, Mur. It could be ink. Ooh, I'm trying to remember where that's from.
Brother.
That's right.
I tire of the conflicts and deceptions that plague our family and theirs. So, I entrust you with this letter. Whether you give it to her is up to you. I'm at peace with what's to come. When the time comes, I hope you will be too. Maya, it's a strange feeling watching you with my brother, laughing and smiling, without the scars or the memories that afflict me. Alicia, as she was meant to be, not this painted version that I am. My family, a facsimile of yours, and this world, a mirror. Painted by your mother, the paintress, to stave off her grief. Seeing your expedition through would plunge us all into the abyss. For in ridding the world of the paintress, you'd lose the sole force standing against the one who would erase us, the one who invokes the flowers of the Gomash. An act of love, for he does love her. Your father. On her monolith, she paints a warning for us all, of the few she can save as her power wanes. We all wish for our families to thrive. Your family, however, believes only one can survive. But perhaps you'll find another way. You who have lived amongst us, perhaps you differ from your father and your sister, as I differ from mine.
Wait.
Your mother paints life, whilst your father, death. What will you paint?
Whoa, what? What? Huh. The paintress was never the bad guy. I had a feeling there was more to her. She was never the bad guy. Wow. Not just Lune. Yeah. Everyone is gone. Well, if you were sure this was the end of the game, that definitely tells you it ain't. A glimpse in the past, Monolith Year 49. Stop at the cutscenes. I gotta go do dishes. That's Verso. Yeah, I know.
You're okay.
Eesh. To die. Huh. I'm guessing this is Alicia. No, Amaryllis, I think the paintress was counting down how long she could keep the wipe from happening. Yeah, I was right. That is Alicia.
Good, you're awake. Come downstairs.
Leia, huh. I mean, that kind of makes sense that she'd still be alive at Expedition 49. Epilogue, yeah, BS. Alicia. Oh, oh, really, game? Oh, bugger, and I gotta leave on this? Oh, frick biscuits. If I didn't have company coming over this evening, chat, we would keep going.
Come
but
along now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Yeah. Yeah, that's totally fair. That's totally fair, Argon. There's no save point! No! Well, it's my stepmom, so I'm looking forward to seeing her, actually. Oh, God. Yeah, I hope so. Otherwise, what I'm probably going to do, chat, is I'm going to boot this up before stream on Monday. Just to make sure that I don't lose any progress. I mean, worst case is I have to do the, worst case is I have to do the paintress fight again, which, oh no, I do the paintress fight again. But yeah, that unfortunately is I have to do this fight again. But yeah, that unfortunately is where I'm going to leave you all today because I am a jerk. If I could go long, I would. Uh-oh. Okay, good. If I could go long, I would, chat, but I 100% cannot go long. Yeah, I'm sure it did too. I'm sure it did too, Argon. They're pretty good about giving you good save points. But yeah, that is one heck of a cliffhanger I'm going to be leaving you all on. That is one heckies of a cliffhanger I'm leaving you all on. Wow. Absolutely wow. And thank you, SiriBot. Alright, sorry, I'm doing something. Adhesive stick here, so they have funny combs. Yeah. Alright, so let me find someone nice for us to raid into. But yeah, that's a heck of a cliffhanger to leave you all on. That is one heck of a cliffhanger. That said, unfortunately, though, it is where I need to wrap things up for today. So, yeah, today is Thursday, so no stream tomorrow. I do have a pretty full day tomorrow, so I am not going to be doing a stream in the morning or anything, but we'll be back on Monday. I'll be back on Monday with, hopefully, last couple episodes of Clair, because if I do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday Clair, maybe we actually can finish this game next week. But yeah, with that little thing that just happened, we are definitely shelving Crosscode. We are definitely shelving Crosscode until we finish Clair, because we are definitely in finale territory. We are definitely in finale territory, so I would like to finish up Clair. And the sad thing is we still haven't hit Chapter 3. We have not officially hit Chapter 3 because there's so many cutscenes. Unfortunately, though, that's going to be it for me today. Thursday, so no stream this evening. As, like I said, we're going to be having some company over. So, yeah, no stream tomorrow either. So, I will see you all on Monday. And hopefully, I hope that everyone has an absolutely amazing weekend. Sorry, I'm trying to find... Yeah, I know. Oh, I know, Oregon. So we'll see if it takes me a week or 2 weeks to finish up, Claire. We'll see if it takes me a week or 2 weeks. Of course, they have this redeemed too. All right, but that said, we are going to raid on into Lab Blueberry. They are currently playing some Project Zomboid, so I think that's going to be a nice chill thing to watch after all of the feels that we just had with Clair Obscur. But yeah, sorry to leave you all on such an atrocious cliffhanger, but I don't have another 4 hours to play today. As much as I would love to, I don't have another couple hours to play, so that is unfortunately I'm going to have to leave you all for the weekend. But yeah, we will 100% be continuing this on Monday. So yeah, got the raid started, and thank you as always everyone for keeping me company. And we'll get further on Monday. We'll see how much further, but we'll get further. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. And until we see each other again, stay safe, stay healthy. Remember to always, always, always stay crafty. And I'll be seeing y'all again real soon.